Hi folks, it's me again, Peter George, on day 14 of my bone marrow transplant journey via video blog at the University of Miami Sylvester Cancer Center. I said it a little bit different this time, but what the hell. It was a little mixed up last night with yesterday with the time lot and everything, but that's all been taken care of. If y'all are following along, that I messed up. I came back and now I straightened everything out. Again, sorry for those who follow it religiously, because I just passed out last night. But anyway, day 14, a good day. I'd have to say that this is a turnaround day for me. The CT scan, the results came back negative for anything. That's a big one. The thing that I had in my mouth was basically a piece of bacteria that was caught between my cheek and gum, right over on this side. And of course, it just, as soon as there's no immune system, you get buzzed. It buzzes, ooh, there's something there I can eat. And the thing just, whatever white blood cells remain form a little pustule around it, a little water ball, basically. And that water ball, of course, has a little bit of blood in it. And as the whatchamacallit came down, as the white cells go down and the hemoglobin stays high, then what happens is it forms a little blood pustule. And that's what I had. And when it busted, everything that comes from the mouth or from the nose or from the head bleeds like crazy. I was freaking out. Oh my God, the world's coming to an end. I'm bleeding by my head out. And we figured out what it was, stopped the bleeding. And now the thing is still there, but it's basically just drying up, and it'll be able to spit out what was left of it before you know it. It's a pretty nasty thing, but again, it's called mucositis. It's very, very common among the bone marrow transplant community, and also among the chemotherapy receivers as well. So I'm glad that's over and we know what it was. My hands are still pretty much messed up. You can see there all the scarring. That was from when my hands were swollen up. Let's see. That one's not as bad as the other one. Yeah, you see it there? That same thing you see here. And there is all between my toes too and my feet. It's pretty raunchy. You can see the color of my palms of my hands are red. That again, there's cream that I've been applying to my feet that's working. Now I'm going to start applying it myself so I can get into the toes and between the toes and the fingers where you saw that little red spot. That'll go ahead and clean it up. What else did I do today? I walked 3 times. Yeah, bring it on. Ooh, wow, he walked. Yeah, I walked. It's a pretty major deal when you're within my thing. But I walked. It felt good. The last one was a bit taxing towards my last lap. By the way, my laps are half a mile. So you can say I walked 1.5 miles today. Wow, big deal. But anyway, for me it is. What else can I say? What else did I do? I did my breathing exercises about 4 times each. I've rinsed out my mouth with half of the bottle already. I'm almost done. The nurse has got to bring back some more. And today they gave me another platelet transfusion, which was better than the one they gave me the day before yesterday, which I went from an 11. Now this is the prior number, the number right after, and the lingering number. So I went from 11 to 20 to 11 again. This time I went from 11 to 32. Okay, so now we got to wait to see what the number is tomorrow. If the number stays a little bit higher than 11, it will make progress with the infusions of stem cells, a stem cell transfusion. Not stem cell, rather, a platelet transfusion. My white blood count is still basically unreadable. It's at below negative 0.2. That's as low as the machine can read it. It can't read actual 0. So it's basically at 0. And that's it. I've gotten my Neupogen shots, which is the same as the Lunasta shots I used to get to increase the level of production of white blood cells. And we're closely monitoring everything. That's the pain meds, to make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Another good thing that happened today is I got a call from a bunch of my friends, and I really appreciate those who called me. It brightens my day, it lifts my spirit, it makes me laugh, especially my little evil twin. It makes me laugh a lot, and again, it just brightens my day to know that there's people out there pulling for me. So I want to thank you very much for that. Apart from that, that's about it. I'll check back in tomorrow night. Pete George signing off. Have a great evening, y'all. Peace. Saludo.